Good morning. Okay. Muted? No. Muted? No. Okay, good. Woo! 50 stream streaks! Thank you, Val and Rialto. Oh, damn. You guys are big fans. Damn. Thank you for the streaking. I am muted? I have a voice. I'm not like real life muted. Last week I was real life muted. I didn't touch anything though. You can hear me now? Or you mean last week? 50 streak from Floride. Thank you. Streaking. Are my sound alerts working? Let us test. Not being able to talk sucked.
Trans rights. Trans rights.
Sounds good to me.
Trans rights.
I'm heard and I'm valid. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Things are happening today? Ooh. Okay, let me scroll back up. And make sure. Okay. TikTok's going. YouTube's going. Everything looks correct. Good morning, Val. Silent Seraph, hello. Nick's happy time zone. Oh, Calvi. Oh, Calvi stopped by and popped out. Safe travels to Calvi. Florine, hello. Rialto, the Tomodachi Life demo dropped. I want to know all about it. Zahir, hello. Panic, good morning. Probably for some of you, it's good nooning. Clara. Emmett said the thing. I'm so excited for you being in Shadowbringers. So excited. Okay. I have to figure out where I left off. Last week. What the hell was last week? You know what I mean? It's been a busy day at the hospital. Everybody's sick right now, right? So if you have to go, you have to go. Thank you for lurking and being here as much as you can. I appreciate it. Grad school application has been started. Ooh. Well, yeah, you can fill in the documents later, but you can get everything going now. Good job. Yay! Thank you, Pothic. I haven't played with it. It's a mix of Sims and Tamagotchi, and it uses the Miis. I remember when they were talking about it, like there being non-binary people in it or something, and the anti-woke gamers threw a tantrum because that's what they do, because they're easily triggered. Things upset them. People existing makes them go. It feels real now. That's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna put my phone on, not do not disturb, but like the one where I can get school messages, but not a million other pings. Oh, yay. We get to keep you company while you're packing. Moving's rough. So I'm glad you get to use us as your body doubling, right? That's what I use streams for. Okay. So there was news. There's an event. I think we're gonna start with that. We'll start with the Hatching Tide event. And then they announced, of course I don't have it pulled up. I am slacking today. There's a link in the Discord for it. Use that instead of Google. Joe. Good and what? What is happening here? It looks... What? No? Okay, whatever. This site. Perfect. So the Moogle tomes start next week until the release of patch 7.5, which I believe is April 28th. And then there's the minor pick necklace, like the pick and the lantern. I really want that. I think that's so cute. And then I think, based on what I've seen, this was on a Moogle tome in the past, but that's super cute. And then the emerald Gweaver mounts. So what we're going to do is starting... Ooh, look at that. Look at that. It is the Stormblood Alliance raids this time. Ooh, right there. It's cute. Treasure trove. I love this. I usually just do a lot of PvP and ocean fishing, but what I think I want to do is for Friday streams until patch 7.5 drops, we can run this stuff together on stream. So like if anybody in the community needed to do the Stormblood raids, I know Mr. Moonpie does, and he's off on Fridays right now. So I told him like, hey, hint, because he's one of his new in-game friends is like, you actually need to learn mechanics. Like you need to learn how to play. Like I told you this was gonna come back and bite you in the ass. But he needs to get through it because he was like, oh, how do I join you in Boja? You gotta do this first, my guy. At your chart. You need to learn how to play. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, I was watching their conversation like, I told you so. I hope he's not watching. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. So this could be fun. Plus, those raids are really fun. So I wouldn't mind doing all of those. Like, and we'll run those in Party Finder. So hopefully we find people who are, needing to clear them or wanting to do them. And then we can run anything else. If anybody... We can do like a walkthrough too for like fishing. If anybody wanted the mount or the minion or anything. There's tricks. There's a strat. You'd be down for fun? Yeah! Like, I enjoy it. I'd run it for the hell of it. These are fun raids. And I get the Orban Monastery all the time. And I want the math guy. I'm sick of show hole. I want math dude. I had a friend that also struggled with doing medium difficulty stuff. One time he shared his screen and I was appalled at how zoomed in he was. Oh my gosh. And like he has the what's it called? Hang on, let me look at the actual name of it's like the camera control, and I have it changed to I think Legacy or something like that, but he does it and like I can't watch him play. Like it makes me motion sick. Yeah, we need everything so like we can help people through stuff, help people clear, and we're getting our cute shit. So it is a win-win in my book. He said you've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. Yeah, they're so fun. What's it called? Is that a character configuration? You know what I'm talking about? Like, I switched mine right away. I also disabled camera tilt because it made me motion sick. But, like, I'm watching him, like, And I don't want to like discourage him, but internally I'm screaming. But he's figuring it out. He's learning. He's being told. Because you develop certain habits when you're used to, how do I put this? I'm trying to be diplomatic about this. So, when you job skip and you're used to unsyncing everything and brute forcing everything, you don't learn the basic unspoken rules of the game. Like, you know, in general, it's frowned upon for the DPS to pull ahead of the tank. You know what I mean? You hate the Endwalker Alliance raids? Can I be brave? The story upset me. I thought the raids were fun though. But the story, I feel like there were hints going on that led nowhere. So I feel like I got rug pulled with the story. Because what do you mean the gods were just like her Vanna's friends? Like, I mean, I guess some of them would have been the Convocation people. Stormblood and Shadowbringers were much more mechanically challenging, and they both had at least one fight that broke up the alliances into 3 groups. Oh, that's a good point. And each tank had a job. You sleep in the Endwalker ones. God, nepotism. That's a fair point. I do like that about the Stormblood raids. And the Shadowbringers raids. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, you're right. I still like the Endwalker ones. I think they were fun, but hey, bestie, you want to be a god? The music's really good for Endwalker, too. So I didn't dislike them at all, but I definitely see your point. I think that's a good point. I think that's a fair opinion, because I wouldn't have even thought about that. I feel like since I've been running a lot of Merchant's Tale, the way the mechanics are set up kind of set me up for a better place to be in DAWNTRAIL. So, like, the only, yeah, I think two that split up the group. And Shadowbringers had that part where you get to, I think of it as like Pong, but you're in like the Atari game part, and I couldn't figure out how to get the controls in that, so I caused us all to die. Oops. So like, because I played each of the Alliance raids roughly around the time that they started the next expansion, I feel like the mechanics in the Alliance raids prepared me for the next expansion. Like, it was sort of introducing the difficulty level and the mechanics that could possibly be expected. So I felt like the Stormblood to Shadowbringers difficulty jump was not bad at all. But Mr. Moonpie, who he doesn't do side content basically until I told him, like, hey, there's actually really good stories in those. He was like, oh, that kicked my ass. Merchant's Tale. Oh my God. Like, I'm like, is this what I can expect from now on? Woo! Is this what DAWNTRAIL is gonna be like? It is a little spicy in there. Woo! All right, shall we get into it? Welcome back to my channel. I have to cough. We're not all the way better, but we're getting there. Today, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, DAWNTRAIL. We are continuing. Let's see what I am on. I don't have a quest listed. Thank you for the reset, Valkyr. Hello. Good morning, other gamer. How's it going? Okay, we're just getting started. I've been yapping. So, I know what to do. I remember what to do. I feel like when I don't stream, like if I have to cancel stream, then when I stream again, I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. What is any of this? What do I do? What buttons do I push? What is happening? So yes, next week, we did some redecorating. So next week, we shall start, doing some, what the heck? Whew. We'll be doing Moogle Tomes on stream on Fridays. Together we can conquer the tomes of Moogle. What am I doing here? Genuinely, I have no idea where I left off. Oh, I had a solo duty, didn't I? No? I don't know. I was sick. I can't be expected to remember things. I'm not sure if I'll make it, but I'm not going to stress about it if I don't make it. That's what I decided. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, oh well. Oh, I fought Daddy. I did say I was doing Hatching Tide first. Shit. I want those classes. Is that in Gridania? Ooh. Let's do the event together. Me when I ADHD. I can't help it. Like, there's just too much going on in this game. So it's easy to get sidetracked. And I'll get on sometimes. I'm like, I just need to take screenshots. And then I'll get sidetracked by like 10 different things. Yay! Papaya. Come one, come all, for the happy season of Hatching Tide is upon us once more. And what an excellent season it is. That's the spirit. How lovely to see you again, Pisces. You remember me, yes? It's Gili Aliapo. Come with another vision to share. Oh, Pocopia, that seems like it would be really easy to ADHD in. This year, I dreamt of marvelous golden eggs rising from curious flora. As we speak, our dreamers are hiding eggs in the black shroud for participants to lift from the shrubbery. A shrubbery! Thereby reenacting my dream, successful seekers will be awarded with very stylish glasses. Although no little time has passed since I've had word from dear Nanoda, who is organizing the operation, I cannot help but worry something has gone awry. If only I could go and find her myself, but alas, I have duties to attend to here. Of course, Pisces, perhaps you could be so kind as to seek out Nanoda in my stead. Thank you. I hope she has returned to Gridania safely. It would be worth checking the Aetheryte Plaza before venturing further afield. She, too, would be wearing a pair of our thematic glasses, hers in the shape of a chicken. I want the glasses. I know, right? Ah! Hello! Yay! We're all going together! Okay, we don't need the map open. We'll go to the Aetheryte Plaza. Of weeds and whimsy. Also, yeah, I fought Daddy. I wish I could fight my daddy, but you know. My glasses, they're a prize for participating in this year's Hatching Tide. I can't see you. So short. But marvelous, I chased a leafy beast and discovered a most fortuitous chicken. But for now, I must away. I look forward to these Hatching Tide festivities, these springtime delights. Oh, hello, Pisces. A happy Hatching Tide to you. How can I be of service? I unlocked the Sky Islands? What am I doing? Restoring the house Meowth lives in? Oh, but I need to paint the bricks better. Better do that. Oh. Just get sidetracked? Yes. You fought Daddy after he fought a Stinian, different kind of daddy. You're right. Geely sent you. I suppose I have been gone for a while, but I've been having trouble hiding our eggs in the arena. As I was working, these tall, thick grasses suddenly sprung forth. I tried to trim them back, but not even my best garden scythe could make the smallest impression. At best, I managed to snip a couple of leaves. But now I cannot help but worry that our arena is carpeted by typical brambles, but a variety of leafkin. We can hardly send our egg hunters into a nest of monsters. Oh, what to do? You would help? A godsend, truly. Then let us start by gathering information about this particular plant. Although I know adventurers generally prefer to slay monsters first and ask questions later. I shall head for the Botanist Guild. In the meantime, if you could ask around the Carling Canopy regarding the strange specimen, I'd greatly appreciate it. You're letting my guy Meowth suffer? Shame. Here, take one of the leaves I managed to salvage. Let us reconvene at the Aetheryte Plaza once we've gathered what information we can. Down here. Can I go through here? I don't know. Yay! Shortcut. Hey there, beautiful. You looking to hire? I'm good with the lance. What the fuck? I have all my lance needs taken care of, thank you. What the hell? Thank you, Florine. Slap his ass. Oh, I recognize this. A whole swarm of this leafkin was crowding a little corner of the Black Shroud just the other day. Okay. Never seen anything quite like it, so I tried to give it a poke. Would you believe it? The leaves and flowers just kept growing back, easy as you please. Eventually, I just gave up. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's feeling impotent. Are we for real right now? Are we for real? What? Who on the localization team approved that? I would like a word. We got an Easter event. It's all about fertility. Welcome to the Carling Canopy. If there is any way I might be of service, you need only ask. While I'm well versed in the leaves steeped for myriad teas, my knowledge can offer no insight on this particular specimen. My apologies. However, we did have a guest come in search of a strange leafkin just moments ago. An elegant gentleman wearing shaded spectacles. He introduced himself as an alchemist specializing in the study of wild beasts. While he did seem somewhat eccentric, perhaps an expert of his standing might offer the assistance you require. I believe he said he was bound for Old Gridania. Should you desire to seek him out? Greetings, adventurer. Have you come seeking a contract? This leaf, I dare say it comes from a variety of flytrap. We often receive petitions regarding roselets, but I don't believe I've seen leafkin of this particular shade of green. Curious. Just as typical plant life flourishes during the season, so do leafkin. I would not be surprised if some aberrant strain had developed in the process. If you require assistance in culling it, do not hesitate to ask. Yeah, that was the wrong kind of eccentric. I didn't appreciate that. I felt unsafe. Someone should call a guard. Speak with the authorities. He was making everyone uncomfortable with his impotence. You're back. Perfect timing. Do we not understand consent around here? Oh, eccentric. According to the folks at the Botanist Guild, the leaf belongs to a type of highly durable leafkin. So durable, in fact, that the pieces you and I possess are apparently still very much alive. Did you discover? So others have been similarly unsuccessful in cutting them back? In which case, developing an alternative strategy does seem in order. The alchemist you mentioned seems like a good lead, don't you think? An Ellison with shaded spectacles? Perhaps that was a fellow with whom I was speaking earlier. He did say something about chasing a leafy beast, after all. Let's head over and see if we can find him. Silly cough drops. Okay. Where am I going? Old Gridania. Right? That's the other side of town. Oh, over there. Okay. We'll go there. Over by the achievement guy. And Yushla's sister. Boo. Oh ho ho, the fortuitous chicken has found me again, along with a lady of adventure. Yes, that sounds like me. Ravenous for leafkin large and small, the wayfaring alchemist, Herberin, at your service. Why, this is the very leaf I've been pursuing for moons upon moons! Moons upon moons upon moons upon moons! This guy's weird. That is to say, if you're seeking assistance in combating this menace, I would be happy to help. I just realized I don't have my energy drink. We would be much obliged. As an alchemist, would you say that some sort of concoction might be effective against this creature? Oh, doubt you not the efficacy of my concoctions, little chicken. With this aberrant leaf in his possession, Herberin the Great can finally realize his purpose for traveling the Twelveswood, can finally seize his quarry by the stalk and wrestle it into submission. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. But I'm gonna hydrate with an Alani here in a minute. But my enthusiasm overcomes me. You see, as I was pouring over leafkin of this very persuasion, my eyeballs were subjected to quite a piece of mischief. Since then, they burn like all seven hells if exposed to sunlight, wind, most anything. So long as I wear these tinted lenses, I can remain upright and free of blinding pain and nausea for several bells at a time. Quite long enough to brew a tincture. I shall spare you both a similar fate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have ingredients to procure from the shaded bower. I love your words, crazy man. Yeah, it still has water in it. It's still good. Wait, allow me to foot the bill. I just get lost in Gridania. You know where I don't get lost? Limza. Oop. You're an Alani addict now. Sorry. Just the bare sight of that leaf has imbued me with untold mercantile stamina. Like lightning flashed my gill. Like a mountain grew my spoils. The ice cubes in my iced coffee. Oh my gosh. Now then, I must gather my thoughts. The leafkin in question is a troublesome strain of flytrap, possessed of vitality so great that it sprouts forth with abundance. The very spot it has been shorn. Therefore, by thwarting its regenerative properties, we may cut this terror down to size, not only in the metaphorical sense, but the literal. You two have living pieces of its tender, floral flesh. Combined with my chosen ingredients, they should yield a distillation that will forestall the creature's recovery. This song is good. This is better than Machinations. The effects will be temporary, but a skilled hand needs only a few moments, no? Soak your scythe in Herburn's Bane and mow with all your might. What wonderful news! Can you imagine if the creatures were only susceptible to fire? An egg hunt through a field of ash is hardly what Jilly dreamed of. Fire? Heavens forfend, my dear chicken. The act of snipping itself is transcendent communication, or so they say. To inhale the life breath of the forest, to welcome within one's heart the bounties of the land, to occasionally have one's eyes squirted with burning venom. These are the experiences we live for. Not to mention all the free samples of plant life to be gained along the way. Were I not liable to keel over at any moment, I would like nothing better than to slice the shrubbery by your side. However, I have every confidence that a brave adventurer such as yourself will succeed where I have failed. Now let us commence. Make me the happiest man in the realm and bestow upon me your leaves. Just as oil dissolves oil, the extracts from this leaf shall counteract their own regenerative properties, whereby this should be brought thusly, and that should be, yes, from all angles may the scythe strike true. It's a solo duty? Aww. I want this as Reaper. That's cute. Gimme. Did he die? Oh, I offer up my masterpiece, my soul, my well-lubricated garden scythe. In your hands may it hack away our hardships. Exterminate. Let's not get too carried away, shall we? Think of the children. We get a Doctor Who reference. Now that our garden scythe is equipped to cut back the fly traps, we are one step closer to reclaiming our arena. I know, right? Oh, that was cute. Rest assured, your efforts will be rewarded with exclusive hatching tide gifts, but do take care to avoid any squirting venom. When the Dalek is festive. Yeah, for botany? Herbern the Upright would like to join this sortie to observe the effects of his alchemical miracle, insofar as they can be observed with scalded eyeballs. Of course, let's watch Pisces work from a safe distance. Our arena is a fair walk from here, so I will have the Dreamers arrange for a chocobo carriage. Come and find me when you're ready to depart. Hell yeah, magical girl botanist? What even is this game? How far away are you? I'm gonna use a crystal because I don't want to walk. I can't be expected to walk. Walk. Oops. Ready to clear our arena of troublesome sprigs and stalks? Just say the word and an egg usher will whisk us away. Whisk. Whisk. Okay, so that's the 3. We've had the Valentine's was the dungeon group duty thing. And then the Fate. And now a solo duty. Like, this is exciting. Yeah, they can keep this going. I approve. Okay, wield a special garden scythe and slay the troublesome traps and retrieve Archon eggs. All classes and jobs are eligible to participate. Speak with the egg ushers and Maketos. Okay. Let's go. You must first clear 4 stages of sprig cleaning. Okay. I know, like, they had been criticized for them kind of being, oh, you just do them once and that's it. This makes it a lot more engaging. Especially having to do it more than once. So what do I do? Oh. Yay! Shrubbery has been defeated. Onward! Bring me its flesh. Bring it to me. Oh, I missed it. Okay. We get a line AoE and then a... Yeah. We require a shrubbery. There's a visitor in the cafeteria wearing a red hat. Proudly enjoy your gas prices. Oh! Right? Hello? Oops, I moved. Oh, there's a time limit? I'm timed? Okay. Yay, we did it! Okay. Okay. Magnificent work. Thanks to you, our hatching time participants may search for eggs in safety and comfort. Indeed, my alchemical solution exceeded even my own expectations. You have delivered me a vision, a dream, not to mention sprigs of a most troublesome trap. How I shall probe, how I shall stare, all without the risk of what remains of my vision. Hoo-hoo! $3,418. Good job. Because I was not, my parse was bad. Hey, I'm glad he seems pleased with the results. Go ahead and tell Geely that our egg hunt may proceed as scheduled. You need 200 to get all the glasses? Oh no. As a face item and a face or accessory? Oh, that's cool. Our arena was filled with leafkin. No wonder preparations were taking longer than expected. I'm glad to hear the issue has been resolved and that everyone emerged unscathed. It's a puzzle, and when you do it again, it becomes more evident. Oh, that makes sense. Not only did Pisces clean up those sprigs and sprouts, she also managed to retrieve the eggs that were lost to the foliage. We should be ready to hide the eggs anew and begin the festivities. I would like to thank the alchemist who was so crucial to the operation. Do you think Master Herbrand is still in Gridania? I hope not. Eureka! Hi, Yui, good morning. The man himself, you sound cheerful. Fair chicken cheerful does not describe half my mood, for Herbrand the Peerless has made a discovery for the ages. From the leafkin samples you provided me, I was able to concoct a regenerative ointment for my poor blistered eyeballs. I am cured. My habit of sticking my face too close to my object of study has at long last served me well, for where once venom splashed, so too did an antidote. Can you imagine how else we might manipulate the properties of these fantastic creatures? We could develop cures upon cures, devise agents upon agents. We are witness to a golden age of alchemy, rising resplendent from the fields of fell leafkin. 8,428, dang. Goodness, this must be what the eggs in my dreams represented, the bright hopes for the future that this discovery portends. Goofy ass game. I love it so much. So is you, my oval comrades, who spoke of destiny. Had I but listened. Alas, Herbrand has been a fool. But no longer. I shall hereby heed the wisdom of Egg and continue my work with full faculties, all thanks to you. You seem to possess a great appreciation for the spirit of Hatchingtide, and also a pair of our promotional glasses. Oh, these? These I wear not for protection against the elements, but as a reminder of the catalyst that changed my fate forevermore. Egg. It does me proud to see how Hatchingtide brings joy to one and all, and our celebrations have but scarcely begun. Pisces, please accept these glasses as a token of our appreciation. You have more than earned them. Our dreamers will continue patrols of the area, but we may well need some more assistance. You'll be rewarded with special Hatchingtide gifts. Oh, okay. So one's the face square one. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I got a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, hang on. They're cute. And then the brilliant egg is probably the... Where's the vendor? Is it you? We're closed. Come back later. Is it you? No, we know that. Give me the glasses. Oh. Oh, those look really nice. Like they're eggs, but they look like just big, ridiculous glasses. Like the really big frame ones. These are all so cute. 20? Oh my gosh. So, yeah, I'll be coming back. The party thing was really fun. I hope they do more of that. Oops. Chicken. I thought this was a Moogle when I saw the pictures of it at first. That's cute. Those are the, okay. And then the face ones. And then we have housing decorations. Okay, cool. I think that's worth doing again. And like, that's not super difficult. A banana Foster latte with homemade. How did you make the banana sauce? I must know. I need to know. Okay, we're gonna switch to warrior. And then I'm gonna put these glasses back on. What are you doing? What a spectacle these spectacles make. Ho ho! Who else is around? I wasn't paying attention. My God, Sam stretched into my vision. Okay, no one right now looks like. Oh. Interesting, interesting. Ripe bananas in a pan with melted butter and honey. Fry on medium high until the bottoms start to crisp. Add a cup of brown sugar and water and boil down until thick and then blend. That sounds really good. Cause like Dutch Bros had a banana bread coffee and it tasted really good, but like that would be super easy and that would be a really good way to like get rid of overripe bananas. Yeah. Yeah. Dutch Bros. Whew. It was good, but my stomach was not too thrilled. You know what I mean? So if I could make that, plus like they don't have that anymore. Like some of their seasonal flavors are. Why does everything have the cold foam? The brown butter chocolate chip. Oh, you have an app. You collect recipes. Smart. Like coffee recipes. Just a second. I'm gonna grab my Alani. It's like, I'm feeling so tired. Why am I so tired? And then I went to grab my energy drink and it wasn't there. Because it was sitting in a huge cup surrounded by ice on the counter. Because I forgot to put one in the fridge last night. So it was room temperature. Ugh. A lack of Alani is a sad day indeed. I know, right? I still haven't had one bite of Namika's food thanks to Papa's nonsense, so I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at Frog Cabins. Come and join us after you've had a moment to recover, eh? I've had a while to recover, friend. What's up there? I'm gonna jump off the edge. I don't remember either. Oh, Ooh. That was a long fall. Where did we leave off in the story? Daddy told me to take care of his beloved daughter. You can get up onto the tapestries. Can I get on here? Oh. This is an excellent use of time. Whee! I like that it's built like this. I like jumping to my death. My near death. Finally, another ridiculous town for jumping and shenanigans. Welcome back, Kagane. Who needs etherites? Not me. I'm just gonna jump. I'm one step closer to the ledge. And I'm about to jump. Oh, over here. I couldn't even remember where the end rooms were. But the end rooms here, incredible. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Await with your we have an ad break coming, so we'll look at the end rooms real quick. Because hello? Yeah, I'm about to break everything you say to me. Like, I wish you could go swimming, but this is like so, like you could just sit here and relax and like G-pose because you're on vacation. You have lots of room, you know, if you wanted another guest. Like, it feels like a vacation destination hotel room. The music doesn't it? Why can't the music be sticky? I don't know what would be a good mood for this. Close enough. Like, it feels like you could live in here. I really like it. We can doze on there, right? If I could get on it. But with the sun out? Ooh, yes. 10 out of 10. That's my sleeping pose? I look dead. A cat sunbathing? Yeah, I'm a cat girl. This is what they meant when they said cat girls, right? This game's full of cute cat girls. That's how you sleep? With the one arm and everything? It's comfy. With one leg crooked. I have the pose I want on my ephemeral. I wonder if changing, like, will mess everything up. I'm changing back on Friday, but, you know, we still gotta enjoy being a Hroth for the time being. I know, right? I play a cat girl, Chitara or Neko. Hroth gal, yeah. Okay, we have the ad break starting, so everybody take a break, hydrate, grab a snack, stretch, buy a break, all the important self-care activities, and we shall return. We stand our Hroth Queen. I will be drinking my Alani until we get back. I promise we won't do anything super exciting. I'll be very boring the whole time. G-posing the entire time. Chuck E. Cheese released a gin and juice parody. Yeah, G-posing and hydrating with my energy drink. If it was sunny, I feel like it would be G-posing time, but like the in-game lighting's really bad right now. I like to use the game's lighting because there's like certain effects, like the little lens flares and things that happen that are really nice. I really enjoy. Kind of like I would with IRL photography. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, whoever recommended these, thank you. Oh my gosh. All right. We are moving. Ooh, nope. Nope. A Reddit thread. Thank you. Saving my life. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go? I left Eorzea prepared to travel in search of work, so I had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment, Fontaine. Oh, that's right. Shall we depart for Earthenshire, then? A word before you go. Okay, so about 1 pair of glasses each run. Interesting, interesting. Well, Kevu, what are you doing here? Ah, I spent my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetuating the grave events of delaying the third promise's departure. Please take up your axe and rid my flesh onto taco meat. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Oh, all right then. I won't let it bother me either. What was that all about? I come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the city of gold, if I'm not mistaken. The glasses go into the armoire. That's right. It's the final step of the rite of succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Then allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tyrol for 1,000 years. I love Kevu too. When it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it is more unassuming. It's more unassuming and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The lesson to be learned from this third promise is that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Kevu. I wonder why. What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, then how did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? I am feeling better. I'm not completely better, but I'm feeling a lot better than I was. It seems the legend originated with the Yokoi. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time, but first let us see Fontaine safely into the Moblin's care. Thank you for asking, though. Ooh. Losing your voice as a streamer is kind of... Meanwhile, in Kozamauka. Uh-oh.
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilian Sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Step aside. Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakujaja.
Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head. The Dawn servant may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
Two people I don't like are going at it.
A moment, first promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Too scared to make the first move? Then allow me! But he's just a runt.
Oh, they're shocked.
My thanks for your restraint.
Oh, he could have killed him. He could have killed him. No fight, just dead.
I can kill him whenever I please.
Yeah, you better move. Wait, I don't like that guy either. Scary.
Your part in this is far from over.
Great. We're back, and we brought with us a willing potsworn. This is Fonjantine, a talented goldsmith who once worked at Esthames Aesthetics in Ul'dah. Wonderful, impressive. You are the first to return, third promise. The whiplash. There's a lot going on there. I have thoughts. I love Wuklamot. I love her. I don't give a shit what anyone says. And with an artisan from across the salt, no less. We welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Helphand will show you the workbot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing you, proclaimed Dawn Servant. Thank you, Fonjantine. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. I feel like I'm helping, like, a young Bernie Sanders. Like, the one who, like, against all odds and wants to unite everybody and has the really progressive, idealistic dream. You have met the requirements of the Feat of Pots. Ruderak presents your keystone with joy, smiles, and well-wishing. This is too woke. Woke trail. This is the future the blue-haired liberals want. They're gonna take our genders. I'd have been like, they'd want my head on a pike. Young Bernie Sanders. Not like, she's definitely not, she doesn't have Bernie Sanders vibes, but like the position that she is amongst the 4 claimants. So we have the far right racist. We have the colonizer colonizing warmonger. We have the guy, he's not interested in any of that, but he's more like the tech billionaire type. He wants everyone to advance, but it's going to come at the cost of everyone's culture. And then we have Wooklamot, who like oddly wants to carry on her, like she wants to keep the status quo, but the status quo is like peace and prosperity and everyone getting along. Is Koana's a centrist. But she is like understanding the value of that everyone brings to the table. Like she wants to celebrate everyone's cultures. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like she is being the Bernie Sanders, but she's like she's the progressive candidate amongst these. That makes 3. I keep wanting to call them candidates. It's not a vote. They're claimants. Shh. More Potsworn candidates. Come tell Rhetoric of your tales. But I also enjoy like the politics of Final Fantasy. So, you know, I think a lot of people, they're just, sometimes the curtains are just blue. Like, no, like the game's telling us things. It's because it was made by people in the real world. Another feat accomplished. Another keystone acquired. Like, I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't think Kona's a bad guy. The real answer is none of them are progressive because it's a hereditary monarchy. You're right, though. Oh, you are doing well. I expected nothing less of Zeralja's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable, Second Promise. We must have you apply that Charlian knowledge you so cherish. An armed Tyrell with weapons of Magitech design. In your new role as the Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. The tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. So, like, his motivations, Kona's motivations are not of, like the tech billionaire thing isn't, like, a good, like, one-to-one comparison. Because, like, he has no, like, as far as I can tell, he has no personal, like, greed or anything like that. He wants to benefit everybody. I see you, tech autistic. Yeah. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tuliolal is known for its advanced technology, just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Charlian. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tuliolal to progress to this advanced state? How many years? With a collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very... At least 20 years, bro. At least. Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Charlian whole. The writing feels like it's beating you over the head with an iron pipe saying, do you get the message? Sometimes the writing be like that. And I'm like, why are they pushing this so hard? And then it'll still sail over people's heads. So, because we live in a time where there's not a lot of media literacy and critical thinking and, you know, reading comprehension. If the event is nice to you and you get lots of golden eggs, you can get as high as 55 eggs. Oh, wow. Final Fantasy isn't political. Video games aren't political. Nothing's political. Sarcasm, joking. People were upset that Tom Morello turned out to be a leftist recently. That's baffling. It's like, what machine do you think he was raging against? Hello? This happened in the story. I have no recollection. I know Starship Troopers is satire. The Rage Against the Washing Machine for eating my socks. When he said some of those who work forces are the same who burn crosses, what the fuck do you think he was talking about? Hello? Anyway, conquering other nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of uprisings of bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. And we keep fighting until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons, until all have grown tired of loss. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Shh. Radarok is reminded of days long ago. Many of you will die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. In the time before Tuliolal, there were no pot packs for the potsworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for the mobbies. Until the day Gulol Jaja arrived, the families of the grab snatch pleaded with him, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not a war-make people. We feared death had come for us, but Gulol Jaja just wanted to talk. With his flappy lips. Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Radarok's 1,000-yard stare. I know, they're making flappy lips. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. He was the progressive. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Happy potsworn make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Gulol Jaja's words were wise. Joy smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jingly shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of the pot packs. Yes, reason and clever think changed Mobby's way of life. Huh. Ass. So he's okay. Like if Kona became Dawn Servant, things would be okay. The first promise tires of your talkable days. He would rather look to the future and the next feat. You should be getting on as well. Like, there has been nothing so far to indicate that Kona has any kind of malice or greed or anything like that going on. But Gulol Jaja never did come back, did he? Do you have a moment, third promise? Ragnarok would repay you for hand helping with Kai. He brings a tale of the Golden City. Really? I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everywhere in between. They live in golden happiness, a city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. Everything fashioned from gold, eh? And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Rock, where did you hear that particular tale? From our longtime Yukoi friends. They live up in the mountains in Urkupacha. The giants again. Seems everything is pointing us their way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earthenshire and your joy smiles behind. Oh no! You're bruised? Right, we should go and see the giants next. Agreed. Golden Mysteries notwithstanding, their villages feature prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. The Urkupacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. If we leave Earthenshire from the west, there's a road which leads up into the mountains. Let's find that first. It looks like Ether Current quests unlocked too. So this is likely going to be the first place that I have flight unlocked. I got stuck in the previous map because there's like barriers. So it doesn't seem like it's going to let me until I advance in MSQ. I hate that. Just let me be free. Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone's ready for some climbing. Third promise. I'm glad I caught you. Ridderak asked me to bring you back to the village. She says there's something she forgot to give you. Huh? Something other than a keystone? Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long if you would please follow me. Sus. Don't do it. I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. I don't trust this. I mean, the suspicious music kind of gives it away, but you know what I mean. Oh no! This is taking quite a while. Just keep waiting for now, I suppose. Wait again? Try to get out of your chair. I hate when I sit for too long in a weird position. Like, if I get on the floor and sit cross-legged to, like, play with my kids, it takes forever to get up. I'm stuck. Perhaps there were complications. Let us wait a little longer. Knowing Wicklamat, she was probably eating sweets behind our backs and forgot to pay the shopkeeper or something equally careless. Isn't it cute? The FC house looks super cute right now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Did she get lost on the way back to find us? But how? There's only one road. I wouldn't underestimate Wicklamat's sense of direction, or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? Has she been kidnapped? She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. 'Twas Ridderak who had business with her, yes? It was a trap. It was a trap. Hello! I'm always like, I don't know who you are, but hello. This is so freaking cute. It's from My Violet, but I got it on Depop. I thought it would be cute for today because it's like very Easter, and I knew I was going to be doing the event. I love Depop. I'm addicted. You can find some good stuff on there. Shh. Back again so soon. We've come looking for Wuklamad. Did you not send someone to fetch her? I love Pupstills too. Redirect did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. Then who was that man that came for her? Oh, I thought you'd left already. Where's Lamati? Is she not with you? Who could have called it? How shocking. You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? They do get a little heavy-handed with the, foreshadowing sometimes. That thou shouldst worry for thy sister is understandable, yet rather than assign blame, thine energies are better spent on locating her. At least he's got those two helping him. Like, they'll keep him on a good path. I will help you search. This is not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest, my sister least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Yeah, he's a good brother. Pisces and I should work together at least to better facilitate communication between our groups. Then the rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. So, like, genuinely, I don't think he's a bad guy. The other two, though. We'll be on our way as well. Right, keep in touch. Come, we should begin our search. Lost promise. Okay. If Lamati was returning to Earthenshire from the west, then she should have passed through here, except Ruderak swears she didn't see her. In which case, it is entirely possible that Lamati never made it back to the village at all. The only way to be certain is to ask the sentry stationed at the opposite entrance. Taking notes. Okay, this is kind of nice, though. Then we get some time with Kona. The third promise, Mabi has been standing at his post with diligent eye-watchings. He has seen no claimants pass this way. What of Tonawata with brightly colored hair? Mabi knows something of this one. He hears tongue pops about a Pelu peddler in Many Fires who was attacked by a crazy hair bandit on the road. A bandit, you say? Thank you, you've been most helpful. Takes no... Yeah, notes take Lion Lady lost, not good. My sister is clearly not here. Though I wish it were otherwise, we must consider the possibility that the Tonawatan messenger and the brigand described by the sentry are one and the same, and that Lamati is in very real danger. Come, let us hurry to the Many Fires. I'd like a word with this peddler, should they still be around. I don't like that we're backtracking. Not bothered. We'll just go on ahead without her. She's fine. Nah, no, I thought you were talking in Gabi speak. Many note takings on the Lion Lady with the tongue flaps, the lippy flaps. We'll pay with jingly shine for news on the whereabouts of the Lion Lady. Okay. Oh, this looks suspicious. Oh, this is unrelated. It's a fate. We have to come all the way back here? Oh, Wuklamat, where are you? Are you kidding me? Was there something I could help you with? I do too. Sometimes my brain goes faster than my mouth. I'm told you were the victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I recognized you. I'll tell you everything I remember, second promise. I did put a cooldown on it. I put a cooldown on it so that if anyone did it twice, it wouldn't count it. My second, okay. It was that scoundrel Wakesa who ambushed me. You know the name of your attacker? There's no mistaking that hair. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his predations. Wakesa and his game will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pel. With no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs, they've had to become more creative. Little wonder he went after Lamati. He likely thinks to ransom her for a royal sum. I expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this villain first and deliver his deserved payment in person. What say you to a small deception? I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Wakesa out of hiding. Then, when he comes sniffing about, we'll catch the rat by the tail. An excellent plan, and I have the right garments for your disguise, at a specially discounted price, of course. Our brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit, I see. Very well, I accept your generous deal. I think I like Kona. Now we lay the bait. I'll precede you into the many fires to make my presence known. You follow on behind, boasting to those along the way how you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone or some such. Graha blast! Baha Tia! If Wakesa is as coin-hungry as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We let him strike, and then we spring our trap. We love Graha blast. Time to play our parts. Follow me. The fact that he was so concerned about his sister immediately changed him for me. Like, he could have been like, sucks to be her. One less person in the running. But no, he was like, I'm saving my sister, man. Like, no. I did the same for you. There, that small fellow. Share with him how happy your imaginary deal with him, with me has made you. Once you put on an appropriate display, we can continue to our next performance. / happy. A rare gemstone from that Hetzera merchant, you say? I envy the profit he must have made from such a sale. Since the stairs were destroyed, I've not been able to peddle goods at my usual haunts. A good start, but I would make certain Wakesa is aware of me. Let's continue. That moblin over there looks amenable to conversation. The stage is yours, Pisces. And then we get to see more of the emote, because this is just cute. Oops. can spell happy. Wook has been kidnapped. Kona is big angry. Yeah. We lost Wook Lamont. The Het Sorrow sold you a sparkle stone for your collection. Well, that explains your giant joy smiles. Mobby is happy for your happiness. Mobby is also jealous of the merchant and all the jingly shine he must have made. Okay, we like Kona. That should be enough. Or perhaps one last act to drive it home. What do you want me to scream in the town square? She was kidnapped? I don't get the reference. No. Did you see that? Cheerful Pelu? Tell him the tale of your precious gemstone, and then we'll be done with this part of the charade. How do you lose a woman? A passing peddler had the very gemstone you sought for your collection? That's a stroke of luck. I'll wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin, eh? Well, I'm inspired to go and earn some pell of my own. Who knows? Maybe opportunity will find me, even as it found you. You forget to cherish her. Ah, my most valued customer. The profit from that single purchase of yours should see me through weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat purse and no sellswords is tempting fate, so I shall make Earthenshire my last stop and then return forthwith to Tuliolal. Did you see? The rat has come for a nibble. You played your part to perfection, Pisces, a woman of many talents, just as Thancred and Urianger described. Oh. Now let us lure Wakesa out and spring our trap. I should probably be using these, since I never got the tome gear. I got it for everything else, I promise. Late 90s babies? I'm too old. Let us execute the final stage of the plan. I will set out towards Earthenshire alone and unarmed, the better to sell the act of a defenseless merchant. Assuming Wakeso is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. Get him. Rugrats and MTV when MTV still had music videos. We had like the off-brand cable, so we had VH1. But that also meant I was super young and like my mom worked early. So I would have like some unsupervised TV time. And I got to watch things like Rocky Horror Picture Show on VH1. No, the cable was off-brand, so we didn't have MTV. But VH1 had a totally different set of stuff on it. So, you know. MTV's dead. Depressing. The Orange Rugrats VHS. I hear business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of those profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have. This is a robbery. You're that gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. We've been tricked. Spit in your eye. Men, kill these withdrawal. Slippery vermin. We'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. If ye be so kind, Pisces, pray leave them capable of speech. Could have stunned them all. She's too strong. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's the second promise. What do you want with us? Think I'm scared of a fancy title? I'll take your royal ears as a trophy as soon as I get free of these ropes. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat Paka shit, salt lover. You'll get not answers from us. Eat alpaca shit? That's right, we don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where is Wuklamat? Ooh, I'm taken aback. He got scary there. I am fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. I expected him to hand me pliers. Catboy Fury? We were hired to nab the third promise, that's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired by whom? We weren't told that either. Only Wakisa knows. He's the one who took the job. Well, it seems we needed the leader after all. Once I've arranged for the Lands Guard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Thancred and his tracking skills, but perhaps you could pursue Wakisa in the meantime. The bandit was running in an easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force a conference clock. He might lead us to where Lamati is being held. I don't know. Nothing like a pissed off older brother. He'll find his sister one way or another. Hey, I can feel it. There's a stealth quest coming. I feel it in my bones. I hate these so much. I hate them. I hate them with my whole soul. The worst Endwalker one is that ether current one with the little kid. Absolute worst. Because the kid turns around and comes... Damn it. Wait, where do I go? Shit. I can't believe I didn't see it. I knew that woman looked familiar. This job's more trouble than it's worth. What was that? I hate these. Don't spot me sitting on the chocobo. Shit. Makes it to the tree, makes it to the tree, makes it to the tree. This was meant to be easy. They were so hard when they first came out, I bet. These are awful. I hate them. So them being harder makes me want to scream. Nothing. No one's here. Huh? They didn't show the aggro range or their line of sight. Oh no. Oh, shoot. Should be safe enough now. No one's here. Whew, I thought he was going to turn around. He said to meet him in front of the hideout. Did we do it? Destiny. Oh, thank goodness. Woo! He stressed me out. I'm just looking for, okay, go from one cover to the next. Finally, my money. Give it to me now. The Landsguard may be hunting us already. Calm yourself. We had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. Right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out of the rest. Such hostility. You were hurting for a coin and I offered you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? He brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look and I can tell that woman was a killer, a butcher, a salted devil in the flesh. Oh, spare me your fearful bleeding. Go on, scamper away before the scary mercenary comes to claim your head. Kona told me the news. You found the abductor then? What's the situation? I did your job for you, Thancred. I did it real good. And you think the bandits were hired by the Subigo? All right, new strategy. Forget Wakesa and stay on the Mamulja's tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they have her. I'll catch up to you as soon as I'm able. This is Thancred. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Why? No. Why? No. Not more. I hate it here. Este es Thancred. You think I've hidden? Why is there more? I did my part. No, no más. No me gusta. The second one was easier. He doesn't seem bothered. He ain't even looking around. I'm hearing things. I better hurry if I don't want a beating. Oh shit. You running now? Stress.
Better late than never. That Mamulja, he's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart. So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors.
No. I refuse to sneak around anymore.
That will complicate matters.
Confound it!
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so he could steal her keystones. But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
Trust in Thancred.
I do trust him, but...
He's worried.
Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back. I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger
sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be?
You love
These days,
her.
Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation. A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Tancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes? Why release the Paniti if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
I should have been prepared for the emotional
Understood.
damage today.
We'll meet you at many fires.
Oh, it's so early in the story. It'll be fine. Rookie mistake. My goodness. My goodness. I may have put rescuing Lamati ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. You understand how important she is to me, yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made the same choice. After all, if I'm incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, then I'm not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle. Kona's got born during a full moon vibe. Yeah, that would bring Big Brother energy for sure. This. We need to gather our forces. Oh, cutscene. We're probably gonna have to break in between this one though. First, allow me to brief everyone on our present situation. We're talking. Are you serious? Thus, at the very least, we believe this Havuga knows where Lamati has been taken. Thancred is shadowing their boat even as we speak, and I should like to join him with all haste. Unfortunately, our quarry had the foresight to release your community from its harness, leaving us without a means to give pursuit. Okay. Goodness, we have the ad break starting, so we'll break right here. I will mute this. We'll play something else in the meantime, because what the... We'll just continue this. So, you know the drill. Stretch, hydrate, grab a snack, buy a break. Scroll for 3 minutes. The important things. I'll be right back. As requested. Welcome back. Are we good? Okay, we'll sit. I'll switch over back to the game audio in a minute. It's so good. Aaronville, as an expert on wildlife, what are your chances of recapturing the beast? With the right mix of feed, it can be done. I should like an extra hand to help scatter it about, though. Would you accompany him, Pisces? Meanwhile, the rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the punity was let loose. With all the peddlers here in camp, we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for any necessary metalwork, Earthenshire's artisans are but a short walk away. Let us divide the tasks and have at it. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild Punatees downriver, so our girl will have fled in the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters upriver. Soaken absolutely cooked with civilizations. Do you know Lahi? Assuming our Punati has come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of Marsh Ligaka. We'll need to lure her back to the shallows with a promise of food. Wild Punatees eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants, but the tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. The Pulse remix! Knowing this, I added leftovers to the feed I prepared. Did I get a stretch reminder that I didn't see? Sorry about that. Everybody stretched too. Knowing this, okay, this should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural scents. Ligaka is crawling with predators, however, so I'll leave it to you to scatter feed deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of our Punatees enticing feast. Okay, we'll pause that. Okay. Widowmaker? Okay, cough drop number 3. The Pulse remixes on a lot of the songs are really, really good. I need to go through them and add more to my little dance party playlist. Oh, I think there was an ether current on this place. Like, this whole area is really pretty. You scatter Aaronfall's Punati feed along the water's edge. Ooh, I bet that goes really hard. Sophia's theme. No, leave me alone. It's not that I can't fight you, it's that I don't want to fight you. You know what I'm saying? All set? I just finished laying out the last bit of the bait. Step back out of sight and leave the rest to me. The fish got hands! There isn't a single remix you don't like? I'm in the Square Enix music Discord, and they just released, they released a new little album. It's really good. Here she is. Oh, look at his, oh, look at his face. Mr. Aaronville, looking rather handsome. When he's in his element and not rolling his eyes at Wuklamat. Shh, there's nothing to be afraid of. We just need your help one last time. You're hungry, I wager. Come on, come with me. Yes, there's a good girl. Oh my god. Aaronville lovers, I see it. I see it. Ooh. We'll be fine here, I think. I'll give her a few more treats, then lead her over to the boat. You can let Kona know we have our puniti back. I see it though. Like, I don't know. There's something about him being good with animals. And then he said, good girl. Aaronville has the puniti in hand, then. Good. I expect nothing less from a certified gleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Levier twins are over in Earthenshire right now, having the Potsworn make the repairs. I'm told it shouldn't be long. We'll be ready to embark on a rescue mission as soon as we hear from Thancred. He said, good girl, good enough for me. Thancred must know something by now. You found her? Understood, thank you. And then when he was like, I will kill them for touching my sister. Oh. We like a caring man who will burn the world down to save those he cares about, who is kind, who is empathetic. I had but to invoke his name. Thancred followed the Hubigo's boat to its destination and confirmed they are indeed holding my sister captive. Him just being competent and chill about it. He's like, I made all the arrangements. I know the land. Hot. Yeah, that's all we want. This is the female gaze. Right here. They, of course, being the Bukuljaja and his minions. I swear I'll make them regret this. The Mati is in Richleaf tunnels. The moment the harness is repaired, we strap in the puniti and make our way back to Hihu Katumu. LGBTQ plus was eating this expansion. I mean, I'm bi, so I eat every expansion.
Thancred.
The third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
Ten out of 10 though. So far, chef's kiss. We even get like monster lover rep. Oh my god! Ew! Not the Jonathan Groff spittle.
These pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim the baubles by force.
Give it back! Forzenten poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it.
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant.
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears.
I also cry when I get really angry or really frustrated. I can't help it.
Someone save me.
This hurts.
Who did that?
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
Get him.
Coward! You dare ambush me?
You kidnapped her and tied her up, you loser. Coward. Projection.
'Tis the blessed sibling's favorite tactic.
That useless Buddha was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit her hostage.
That one's not to be underestimated.
They can do nothing while we have.
Impeccable timing.
Amachi, are you all right?
Aye, thanks to you.
Oh. Okay. Get him.
These weaklings think they can defy us? We'll slaughter the lot of them!
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I gut these maggots and feed them their entrails!
If we fall here, we fail our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
No, brother. Break off! We retreat!
Wuss.
Wait! Damn you, backward Jaja!
What a loser. I was ready to fight him.
Do we give chase?
We head back. Hamachi is safe. And that is what matters.
He caught her and she's a lot bigger than he is. Ugh. I'm glad to see you unharmed, Lamati. Yes, Jonathan Groff. The spittle. I know, she's like twice as big as he is. Who says he was thinking? Thanks for coming to my rescue, Kona. And all of you too. Bakul Jaja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics. First, love how the wall just walked past them. Second, Kona's definitely gonna be feeling that for a hot minute. Yeah, I don't think he has a lot of upper body strength. I shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him and it cost me a keystone. Fontaine pinned his life so I could accomplish the Moblin's feat. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I've let him down. So we take back what was stolen. Yes, we'll do exactly that. The next time I meet that brute, I'll knock him straight on his scaly behind and take back my keystone. Yeah, he didn't baby her. Oh, he knows she's capable. Speaking of vengeance, didn't Bakul Jaja curse some useless Bonewa sycophant when he caught sight of us? A reference to Surreal, I would assume. He is devoted to our brother, and is the only Bonewa I know of participating in the rite of succession. If Zeralja was somehow involved in this, I will never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He will have forfeited his right to be called brother. Bakul Jaja should face punishment, of course, but so must the bandits who had the temerity to abduct Lamati. Showing the twins how easy it is to disown toxic family. I should request that Father send a contingent of Landsguard to enforce the law in this region. I agree that measures must be taken to keep travelers safe. But I wonder what pushed these people towards a life of banditry in the first place. If we dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone. It's something to think about. For now, however, the rite continues. I thank you all for your help. I think they should lead together. I think they'd make a fantastic team. We should be moving on as well. Are you feeling fit to travel, Wuklamot? You bet I am. Zeralja's gained a good head start, and it's time we clawed back some lost ground. Das ist Thegrid. I really am sorry this happened. From now on, I won't let my guard down around suspicious strangers. And again, I do appreciate you all coming to save me. Yes! Look at that! So I just gotta do those other two I didn't get. So I'll do that later. Flight! The road beckons, friends! Let's be on our way to the Yokoi. Then it's back to the path where the mountain begins. You remember the spot where you were tricked into walking off with the Wakesa? Just gonna rub it in my face like that, eh? I wonder if he's raising my hackles on purpose, though. You know, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of myself. Either way, we can't be standing around here all day. We have a lot of lost time to make up for. That's not a toxic trait. That's a good headcanon. Pony. I believe that. What a side quest that was. Schrodinger's bisexual. The environment's really pretty here. Oops. And like, I don't think I played pre-DAWNTRAIL long enough to like notice a lot of the differences. I don't remember exactly where I was though when DAWNTRAIL released. Oh, we're still going this way. Okay. I'd have to go back and look at clips or something. I was probably in Post-A Realm Reborn. Yeah, with the visual overhauls. Cause like I have some old clips with my Femro where I'm looking like a PS3 character. Woo! I couldn't leave without letting Red Rock know what happened, so I stopped in Earthenshire to say a few words before moving on. So I see the clips and I'm like, I look that bad? Now Aaronville's nowhere to be seen. Couldn't he wait a few more moments? Ugh. So much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come, let's catch up. I want to give that smug gleaner a piece of my mind. I worried Wicklemot would agonize over the loss of her keystone, but it seems I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards then. I have done the Heavensward Manderville quests. There's a piece of graffiti that still uses the old texture. Oh no. Oh no. As I'm sure you've noticed, the air grows thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths, drink plenty of water. A few more steps, and we'll be in Warler's Echo. Are we on the top of that big-ass mountain? They never updated face paint textures? Hello. Okay, our new area chores. Getting the porters. Yeah, no altitude sickness. Pass. Nobody has time for that. Oh my gosh. A Val has appeared. Thank the gods they have an aetheryte. I don't fancy the idea of trudging up that mountain trail a second time. Me either. Ugh. I enjoyed Heavensward Manderville. It was really funny. And also heartwarming. I loved it. Ugh, I think I'm getting used to the air up here. So this is the place from the Lay of Proof, where Papa met with the Yokoi. That's them? And that must be them. I don't think I've ever actually seen one outside of a picture. So it is for most Turali. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here in their mountain fastness, they tend to do the solemn duty they pledged to undertake with their pact with the Dawn Servant. To watch over the Tural Vidral Valagarmanda and maintain its prison within their temple. Ah, yes. Wuklamot told us about the Tral, creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers. Indeed. Yet even among those anomalies, Valagarmanda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Galul Jaja who last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant in the temple ever since. It's said the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Valagarmanda was lured inside by Galul Jaja's final ploy. I'd like to see the strongest of all Tral. I wonder what it was like to fight it. Warlord's Echo was where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place? Does this not suggest we'll be facing 2 feats this time? That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Or maybe we should flush out Bakul Jaja first so I can beat my keystone out of him. Let's find that thieving cheat. Damn right. Now where to start looking? Perhaps the feat should take precedence while we're here. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities to confront Bakul Jaja. Killjoy! I suppose we still have 4 keystones to earn. No matter what we do, the contest will pit us against him sooner or later. All right, let's seek out the Elector. And I suggest we pay a visit to Kayorzar the Gracious, or so their temple is called. The Moblins told me that the High Luminary Gerfurler is found there. If we are to ask someone for information, he seems like a wise choice. All right. It looked like we might hit a dungeon today, but I don't think we're going to get that far. And I feel like my voice might have been stretched to the limit today. So we might have to wait till tomorrow. Let's see if we can convince the guards to let us through. I am Wuklamot, third promise of Tuliol, and I seek your Elector for the right of succession. May I speak with Gerfurler? The High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter. That was easier than expected. In we go then. I love it so far. Gods, is that? I, Valagarmanda. Do we get to fight that? Welcome. Hi, Luminary Gerfurler. He is not here at present. I am Luminary Zermurwer. This is Skyruin Valagarmanda. It is the Tral whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle as leaves before Valagarmanda's tempestuous power. When the Skyruin descended upon Urkapacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Galul Jaja and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. Their titanic battle with Valagarmanda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. As their foe fought on tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the head of reason concoct a desperate plan. Galul Jaja tricked the Skyruin into losing control of its own ice magics, causing the unwitting Tral to encase itself in frozen ether. And it's been like this ever since. Nice work, Papa. But what happens if the ice ever melts? That same question looms large in our minds, for the magic sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year. Velagarmanda commands power of fire and lightning and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was the result of those energies slipping free. That raging tempest from Velagarmanda. Setting future worries aside, you are come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant, has left me with instructions for all aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidding mountains and find the waiting Gerfurler. That is to be your challenge. And so the search itself is the feat. You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it? I have. Their expeditions are underway. Then we better pick up the pace. Aye, but we'll need a direction to search in first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villagers. Sounds good. Ominous. God, Velagarmanda is enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing. Should his prison ever fail, though, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day. As we've just been informed, the feat of proof requires us to seek the High Luminary Gerfurler somewhere upon these mountains. However, if early feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yakoi from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gerfurler's whereabouts. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words, such is my theory anyway. Let us see what we can discover. I'm really enjoying the game. I'm really enjoying this expansion. I don't know. I don't get the hate. Here. Can I delete it? No! Ah! Apparently not. Hello? Thanks. Yeah, I see nothing. There's nothing. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Val. The High Luminary, no, I haven't seen him today. Now let me ask you a question. That Shbal who came out of a temple earlier, was that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How was she meant to succeed the mighty Galuljaja? I know, right? Managing Twitch chat savage. One time I accidentally pasted my TikTok stream key into someone's chat. Luckily, those rotate, so it wasn't like an immediate disaster, but the panic, the absolute panic. Tuliolin, no, you're further away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He is warder of the Sky Ruin, but also a keeper of the sepulchres. And his duties often take him outside the village. Forgetting to check the window before I type my one-time password. That's so real. Asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He's a great man with a deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve, for one, he affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of lives lived. Your arrival, too, I will etch into the stone, that the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you're curious about our ways, then I bid you visit Proof, to the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites. Hello, Nefer! Welcome! We're doing well. Two boxes packed? That's progress. Moving is so hard. There's even more mountain. Oh my goodness. Are we serious? What is that, 3? First things first, was anyone able to coax forth a definite location for the High Luminary? As expected. What then of clues and other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Grafurler is also charged with keeping the graves. As did I. The Yukoi's sepulchres appear to hold a special significance in their culture. But would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter into their burial grounds? Proof, you say, and he encouraged you to visit the space yourself. Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Grafurler here, it'll give us the chance to learn more about the Yukoi. The grave site is somewhere northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village and start. All right, let's go. This is just egregious at this point. What the heck? I feel like they were trolling us. The others have gone on ahead to Proof, following the trail west. There are sharp drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. I thought to get my bearings from up here first so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Aaronville? He should be able to point you in the right direction. Poor Kryl. She's like, my legs are short. I know, right? My legs are too short for this nonsense. At least there's a trail. LSA. Oh, a fate. How lovely. She should have she should have been able to mount up with us. Oh, that looks healthy. Take a look at this crater. There's no wood, no trees, not even dry grass, yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by Velikamarnda's rampage as told by the saga. Skyrune's fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. And here I thought it was a literary embellishment. But now I've lost sight of Wuklamat. Proof is northwest along the main road. Hopefully she's still heading the right way. Become the mount. I hope this is the right way. Okay, it does go up over there. I thought I heard a familiar melody in the music. I'm gonna need to pay attention to that. Oh. Patient Gravekeeper. Booklamot wins again! Looks like everyone is here now, so... Greetings, friend. Are you Grafurler? No, I am not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on sepulchres to those who came in search of him. Oh, so we were meant to find our way here after all. Are you to tell us who was buried here? No one is buried here in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames, then scatter its ashes across the peaks. Oh, if I need an Uber, I'll let you know. I'm too busy, like, taking in the sights. Oh. It's probably, like, right behind my head, but, like, you can see down below. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who know them. Oh. So, okay, so they build these before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me even now. So like the ofrenda for like Day of the Dead, up there stands my own. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs in the same manner my friend does in mine. Has it always been thus for your people, this conception of existence and death? I do too. Ooh, yeah, you're right. The music's really good. Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find the answers to your questions. Then that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. Thanks for allowing me to share them, for in doing so, I will remain in your hearts also. Oh, get away from me. Ah, stay away. Okay, wait right there. The flowers. Okay. Hello, a fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here. Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation. It's one of your favorite spots in the game. It's beautiful. They really are magnificent, and together they tell the tale of your people's history? They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you, or you continue on your way. Please, we'd love to hear all about it. Then I will begin. The first mural depicts a time when, more than 1,100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yokoi. Blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yogg-Tral under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northwards, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition to Yogg-Tral. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Zorgor the Boundless. You still make use of that bridge in Tulial for travel. I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. But I've never heard of any Yokoi living in DAWNTRAIL. What happened to the ones who went north? Look upon this next mural and behold the answer. Uh-oh. The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? Crying eyes. They're praying. Was there a summoning? A foe unnamed and unseen. When the expedition pushed forth into DAWNTRAIL those 1,000 years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease. Some terrible illness? No virulent plague or newly arisen blight. For the local Tanawata and Shitona was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people. Oh my gosh. Out of every 10 Yokoi who joined that northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. I've heard of this before. Lacking in inherited resistance, visitors to the distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases the local might shrug off. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation rather than burial of mortal remains. This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Urkopacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times when our forebears learned they shared the continent with peoples unalike to us in appearance or custom. They feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike their first blow. Yet as they fought on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in DAWNTRAIL and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here, in the place which birthed us, here in the stones upon which we recorded our days, here in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict. When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening. I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Turali, how you have lived until now and how you wish to live from now on. Then I believe you're ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Workor Zormar. I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south if you're to begin your ascent, but be wary. Beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. Finally, we know where we're going. To the top of Workor Zormar. Isn't that the new PvP place? With the snowmen? Okay, I think this might be a good place to stop. And I'll probably just have to get a ride up to the next quest place. Oh, it's similar. Okay, so part of it. We'll take a look here, though, because this is so pretty. Okay, have y'all seen Crater Lake in Oregon? That's what this looks like. Sunset G-poses here? I bet. Can I dive? I can? Okay, well, let me play for just a little bit, and then I'm gonna have lunch. I want to peek around. This is so pretty. like how blue the water is. And Crater Lake is super deep and it's super clear. Yeah, rest the voice for sure. Okay, we will go. I'm gonna go back to the house, I think. And then we'll wrap up. We'll call it a day. You need another chair. Right here. Or over here. Stuff's going around. It's really bad. Every time there's a water that looks deep enough, I try to dive in it. I love that they added that in Stormblood. Like that, I don't know. It makes it feel more alive. Yay! Okay, we'll mute that. Where did it go? I mean, that works too. All right, so if you're not in the Discord, come hang out. Aha! Seeing a pool, jumping right in. That way you can stay updated on stream. We have a whole category for just Final Fantasy XIV stuff. Other fun stuff too. It is triple triad. You're so welcome. And if you wanted to catch up on anything, that's not how you spell YouTube. All the VODs are on there. If you're watching on YouTube or TikTok, the fun place is the purple site. Much fun, much good vibes. YouTube. I wrote this. YouTube. So tomorrow, let's see, I'm on Feet of Proof. Oh, like we are like right before the dungeon. Okay, so if I'm reading this correctly, tomorrow we'll have a dungeon and a trial. If we can get through the last of the 93 quests, I think that'll be good progress for tomorrow. It's French. Okay, so if you are coming down with the flu-like illness that everybody's getting, I feel like it's UA-tube. I feel like it's probably some kind of COVID. Thank you. We'll probably need some bodies, some friends. I lost my train of thought. But stay safe. Drink ginger tea. Yes. Drink tea. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Do all the cautions. Don't leave home because gas is expensive. Oh no. You can send us DPS from afar. Tomodachi Life demo? Okay, I can't play Pocopia either because I don't have a Switch 2. I don't plan on getting one anytime soon. What else? Did we get everything? Okay, stay safe, stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, please. And I will see you tomorrow, and tomorrow should be action-packed. Woo! I'll get one when they announce the Pro in 2 years, right? I'm waiting for someone to sell one used somewhere. You're so welcome. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.